Frisbee. Octavius
Whoa!
Stay put. Stay put.
Oh, man!
Underneath.
Oh! So that is the cutthroat sport of mutton busting. Basically, you strap a 4-year-old to a sheep, slap the sheep on the butt, and tell the 4-year-old to hold on for dear life. Longest ride wins. I like that kid's enthusiasm. We actually, if you can't tell, we went to a rodeo in Polson, which is a town about 20 minutes away. And it was really cool because it's the first rodeo I'd been to since I was in like 4th grade. But that one was a professional rodeo where people were there because it's their job and they have to and they get paid lots of money. This one was cool because it's an amateur rodeo where even though these people are competing in, for like a title at the end of, a season, then still these guys are real farmers, real ranchers, and they're just out here because they want to be. And the crowd's out here because they want to be. And it's very fun. There's a great air of enthusiasm, a great air of excitement, and a great air of community, which is really one of the coolest things about Montana, is just the fact that everybody sort of unites under that flag. And it's a really awesome thing to see. And the sense of community is great where, even like when this lady completely misses this calf and, utterly fails, there's still a lot of applause and a lot of enthusiasm because, she actually got out there and did it and tried it. And people just find that amazing, and it's so much fun to watch. But our day didn't start there. We actually got up at 5 in the morning to go fishing because it was supposed to be 100. It didn't end up getting that hot, but we decided the best fishing would be earlier in the morning, so while we were out there, I actually saw this pair of swans, and that was kind of some of the few wildlife I've seen because it's been a real slow week. It was really cold and rainy the first part of this week, and that's been extremely hot the second half. So we got to see this elk with this amazingly huge rack of antlers, already huge rack. And then we got to see these antelope, and this is on a day when I got to like 95 and they were about dying. We also saw these eggs where the chicks had already hatched. And then there's a dragonfly that I found at one point. And this is a cool tree that I found while I was fishing. It doesn't really look like much until you get up close and you realize that there are some bear scratch marks right there, which is kind of an eerie thing. And some mouse holes, and I was trying to play with some cool photography, taking pictures out of the mouse holes and stuff. But early this week, actually, we went to try to go fishing in this field that we had found earlier while working. And so we took this really bumpy road, probably a little faster than advisable, into an area called the Backwaters. And while we were there, we found this. And this, to me, if the rodeo is one of the coolest things about Montana, this is one of the saddest things. It represents one of the saddest things. This is an artesian well that was hand-dug, hand-drilled, and hand-installed, probably 60 years ago. And a few years back, somebody came through and shot it up with a high-caliber rifle. And so now it just leaks like this, and you can tell it's been leaking like this for a long time. And this is drawing off of a small aquifer, and this is discharging much faster than that aquifer will recharge, which means that in an amount of time nobody really knows, this is going to run dry. And it's one of the sad things about Montana is that there still persists this concept that the land is for people to conquer and divide and to master. But at the same time as it's sad, it reminds me why we're here, why biologists are here, why the Bison range is here. We're here to help people move from this kind of idea about the land, that it should be conquered and divided, to the idea where everybody gets what they want. Everybody can live in harmony. Nature can live the way it wants to live, and people can live the way that they want to live. Guys, I'll see you next week.